Welcome to Class 7 Science. Chapter Nutrition in Animals. Learning objectives. State the stages involved in nutrition of animals. Functioning of the human digestive system. How ruminants utilize their food. And identify different types of nutrition in animals and types of teeth in humans and what ruminants are. These are the learning objectives we are going to learn in this chapter. In this module, we are going to cover the different stages involved in nutrition of animals, nutrition in amoeba, and types of teeth in humans. Let's get into the topic. We know that different animals eat different types of food and their bodies are well suited and adapted to utilize the food they consume. Based on their feeding habits, animals are classified as herbivores, animals that eat only plants or plant pods; carnivores, animals that eat only the flesh of other animals; omnivores, animals that eat plants as well as the flesh of other animals; scavengers, organisms that feed mainly on the dead and decaying plant and animal matter; and decomposers, organisms that obtain nutrients by breaking down the remains of dead organic matter. These are the main feeding habits of animals. Categorize the animals given in the boxes under the categories listed in the table. Herbivorous animals are deer, sheep, and giant panda. Carnivorous animals are tiger and lion. Omnivore animals are man and bear. Scavengers are crow and vulture. And fungi is the decomposers. In this chapter, we will learn what happens to food once it is eaten by an animal and how nutrients are obtained from it. We have learned the two modes of nutrition. They are heterotrophic nutrition and autotrophic nutrition. So autotrophic nutrition, they can prepare their food by themselves. Example for autotrophic nutrition, plants. They are also called producers. Animals cannot synthesize their own food and hence have a heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Thus, animals depend directly or indirectly on plants for their food. The food that we eat cannot be utilized instantly to obtain nutrients. It is first broken down into simpler substances that are easily absorbed by the body to provide nutrition. In the heterotrophic mode of nutrition, 5 stages are involved. They are injection, digestion, absorption, assimilation, and ejection. Now we will see how the processes are involved. The first process is injection. Injection is the act of taking food inside the body through the mouth, or simply we can say taking enough food. And the next process is digestion. Digestion is the process of breaking down of complex food into small particles, or we can say breakdown of food into simple form. The next process is absorption. Absorption is the process of transporting the digested food particles across the cell lining of gut into the bloodstream, or soluble food passes into body like blood. The next process is assimilation. Assimilation is the process in which digested food particles are carried by the bloodstream where they are further broken down to generate energy or used by cells to maintain good health. Actually here the nutrients are absorbed by the body. And the last stage is ejection. Ejection is the process of removal of undigested food from the body. That is the elimination of undigested food. These are the main 5 processes involved in intake of nutrition. Now we will see how amoeba take its nutrition. Amoeba, being an unicellular organism, does not have any specialized organs for the process of nutrition. Amoeba has finger-like extensions called pseudopodia. In the picture you can see the finger-like extensions, that is called the pseudopodia. When prey such as another microscopic organism comes near an amoeba, the pseudophodia extend towards the prey. Look at the first picture. Food such as any microorganism comes near an amoeba. In the second picture, the pseudophodia extend towards the prey. This stage is the injection stage. Injection means it is the act of taking food inside the body. In the third picture, the pseudophodia surrounds the prey to form a cavity. The cavity is called food vacuole. In this stage, the digestion process will take place. Digestion is the process of breaking down of complex food into small particles. So the digestive juices then act on the body to digest it. Look at the next stage, absorption. Here the digested food is absorbed. Now see the fourth stage, that is the assimilation. Assimilation is the process in which the digested food particles are carried to obtain energy and to perform other metabolic functions. And in the last stage, the undigested food is ejected. It is the process of removal of undigested food from the body. This is the process of intake of nutrition by amoeba. Next, we will see the process of nutrition in humans. In humans, the various stages of nutrition takes place in a tubular organ called the alimentary canal or the gut. The human alimentary canal is a long tube about 9 meters long, coiled in some places. It varies from 8 to 10 meters in length. It starts with mouth and ends at the anus. It includes mouth, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine and rectum. In addition to this, organs such as salivary glands, liver, gallbladder and pancreas also help in nutrition. Now we will discuss the first process of nutrition in humans, injection. In human beings, food is injected through the mouth. Biting, chewing and swallowing happen inside the mouth with the help of teeth and tongue. Then the food passes through the esophagus and reaches the stomach. Humans have two sets of teeth in their lifetime. They are temporary or milk teeth and permanent teeth. The 20 temporary teeth are in place by age 3 and remain until around 6 years of age. Then they begin to fall out to make way for the permanent set of teeth. There are 32 permanent teeth, 16 in the upper jaw and 16 in the lower jaw. Now we will discuss the different human teeth and their functions. Different teeth have different functions in breaking down the food. Biting food, incisors and canines help in biting the food. Chewing food, premolars and molars help in chewing the food. These are the main functions of teeth. Let us understand the different positions of each teeth. First we see the position of incisors. Incisors are the teeth present at the front portion of the mouth. There are 4 incisors in each jaw. They are also called biting teeth. Canines are located next to the incisors. There are 4 canines, 2 in each jaw. These teeth are also called tearing teeth. Premolars lies next to the canines. There are 8 premolars, 4 in each jaw. They are used for chewing and grinding the food. Molars lie next to the premolars at the end of the jaw. There are 2 or more molars on each side of the both jaws. Their surfaces are raised to chewing and grinding. Both premolars and molars are broad and rigid. Premolars located behind the canines. Molars are located behind the premolars. These are the different positions and functions of each type of teeth. Human tongue is the organ of taste. In addition to tasting the food, the highly muscular tongue helps in further chewing down the food. Swallowing, tongue molds the food into bolus with the help of saliva. Bolus is a small rounded mass of chewed food. After this, the food is swallowed and reaches the stomach. This is the process of injecting the food through the mouth and the different types of teeth. Thank you.